satisfied.
I'm sorry, to your point though, to your point, was the chain like specially made to be like super dull, or because it looks so crazy?
We had two chains.
Do you need help with anything?
We had a fully functional chain, fully
Okay. Do you want me to
with
give you
full
the code
teeth
with
on
me?
it whenever I had to cut something. Then we had another chain that had the teeth filed off, and that
Let me
chain
know
was
if you need
turning
help
but
with
had the teeth
anything like
filed
that,
off.
because I'm pretty good at doing.
We also occasionally shot without the clutch,
you know the
so the
races
chain didn't move at all.
Right over there.
But the problem was it was well, the chainsaw had to be far enough away from the lens that they were absolutely convinced that the audience couldn't see that the chain wasn't turning, which meant we almost never did it with the clutch up.
Yeah, because the reason that I ask is because the danger to you as an actor, you're running around in a mash, you can't even really see, you're exhausted. There's a, good capability where you just, you're tired, you don't want to like cut your leg. I mean, like in specific. So like, how did you deal with, that piece of machinery? That's my major question.
Yeah, well, I mean, it happened because when I was chasing, when Leatherface was chasing Marilyn, Sally, I fell with the saw. And obviously, like I said, I couldn't see. And when I fell, it was at night, and I pitched the saw up in the air, and it went up past the lights. So I couldn't see it at all. And I just rolled over and covered up my head. And it landed, still running, because it was such a good saw, right beside me. And I thought, oh man, I was almost like that close. And Marilyn told me later, she was watching, because you'll notice in that movie there are only a couple of shots during the chase that she and I are in the same frame, because she was so slow. And they finally said, the only way we can shoot this is that, like, let's see you run through the woods and we'll see Marilyn. Well, we see Marilyn run through them, we see you. So she wasn't in the shot with me, but she told me later, all she was thinking was, if I'd been in that shot with him, when he pitched forward, he would have killed me with the saw. So, I mean, there were plenty of times when that saw was extremely dangerous. When, in the hook scene, Leatherface turns away from Pam on the hook and picks up the saw, starts it, and starts cutting on Kirk. Now that was a saw with the clutch in and with the teeth on the saw. Because Toby wanted to hear the teeth, the saw bind down when it was supposedly cutting into him. And I kept thinking, that's what the sound guy does later. Yeah. So he's lying on the table and I'm cutting onto the edge of the table. And the saw bar, the bar with the chain is only like 3 or 4 inches from his face. And I told him, I said, Bill, you're fine. Just don't move. If you move, you're dead. But I can control the saw because I was so ignorant. I didn't know you can't control the saw. If it bucks, it's going to do what it's going to do. So I cut, I just cut on that thing and I told him he would get some pictures. What neither of us knew until we started cutting was the saw was spraying hot oil on his face. So, anyway, I've hogged it enough.
It looked great.
More fun with low-budget movie making. Remember now, the prop crew is looking for things to use, and Toby's having another movie, he's setting the shots up. Hey, just go find some stuff and leave me alone. So the prop crew's looking around going, oh, well here, we need to give something to Jim Seadow so he can beat the hitchhiker. And Toby's no help. So, oh, here, and have